Hello everyone! We here at SDR are doing a full playthrough video of our upcoming game, Earth Rising. We're starting off the game ready to play, so if you're looking for a setup video to get the game started, it's going to be in a separate video linked below in the description. Playing at the table today is myself, Laurie Blake, designer and developer of Earth Rising, and I'll be playing the eco-investor of the infrastructure sector. Hello! With me is my father and colleague, Jasper Blake, who will be playing the climatologist of the energy sector. Hi, Jasper.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Okay, and finally, we are both joined by our good friend Suzanne, who will be playing the activist, looking to change the culture sector. Hello, Suzanne.
Hi, glad to be here.
All right. We've decided to have Jasper start us off tonight, which means he starts his turn by drawing 2 influence cards. Take it away, Jasper.
Okay, so let's see what I get. And just flip those. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I've got infrastructure, energy, agriculture, and a culture card. Okay, so it's a bit of a mix. I've got let's have a look. So I've got my own one, which is, energy, trading, and overproduction. So let's have a look. Have I got either of those? No, centralized distribution, energy efficiency. Okay, so 4 actions. So I think I'm going to start off by putting in energy trading, which I only need 1 card for. So energy trading is on the top. That's nice. Let's put that on there. So that's my first sustainable practice.
Nice.
That can go on the discard pile. So that's 1 action. Let's have a look. I think I'm definitely going to give Suzanne this culture card.
Cool.
So let me put that up here, because you can make better use of that than I can. So what else?
I think it might be worth giving me your agriculture card, because if you look,
what have you?
I've already got an agriculture card.
Yeah, I see.
That
Yeah,
will mean that I'll be able to make use of it in my next turn, because I need 2 cards
that makes sense.
to affect a sector that isn't my own.
Yep, that makes sense. So there you go. There's the agriculture card. So that's 3 actions. I can't really do. I guess I could give you the infrastructure card, couldn't I? Because you can make use of that. Yeah. Because there's not much else I can do usefully, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll give you that as well. And that's my 4 actions. Okay, so
that's the end of your actions. Now just to put the strain in place.
Yeah, so the number of meeples, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets.
Since this is the first turn, why don't you take us through it a little bit slower and let the people watching understand what's going on?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the first part is basically the amount of strain that's caused by people in poverty. And what we do to calculate that is for every 3 meeples on the board gives 1 ecological strain counter. So there's a total of 6 groups there, so 6 strains. So what we do is we go to the strain counters, and we start with the person whose go it is, which is me, and we add 1 each and just work our way around the table. And that's even to the ones that are not being played at the moment.
Yeah.
So
moving around clockwise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's 3, 4, 1 on Suzanne, 5, 1 more. So obviously a lot quicker to do with real counters. There we go, 6. So that's the meeple strain phase. And then we basically, again, starting with the person who's playing currently. We go around each of the sectors and calculate how much strain is caused by unsustainable practices. So it's one extra strain for each unsustainable practice, but it's -1 strain for each sustainable practice. So these two here cancel each other out, which leaves me one unsustainable. So I get +1 strain, and then it goes around to industry. So he's got two. And what we have to do is distribute them evenly. So you always start with the small sector first, and then the big sector. So it evens them out. The little sector can contain 5 total, and then this can contain, well, on the 10th strain, then you're starting to get in trouble. So, but here, so agriculture again, two unsustainable practices, so they get 2 strain. Then LOL, he's still got 2 unsustainable, so it's 2 strain for him. And then Suzanne is the same, so it's 2 strain, 1, 2. And then finally, politics, they have 2 unsustainable practices, so 2 strain for them. And so, so with that, all the strains done, so that's the total end of my go. So my last task is just to flip the calendar from 2020 to 2021. There we go, and that's my go done, and it's over to you, Lol.
Okay. Beginning of my turn, I draw 2 cards. Now, couple of things here. First off, as everybody does, I have a hand limit of 5 cards, and I currently have 6. But even more so, my Eco Investor has a special ability. And my special ability is that whenever I'm drawing, I draw an extra card and take a look at it, and then I either give it to another player of my choice, or I place it on the bottom of the deck. So, I will draw another card now. Okay, it's a politics card. So, Suzanne, you're currently the only one that has politics, but you've already got 2. I'm going to take a quick look and see if this card matches any particular practices. But this particular one is anti-environmentalism, as it's unsustainable one, and that doesn't match either of these. So, as a result, it's not directly useful for that. So I think probably, since you can already use 2 politics cards there, Suzanne, I'm going to give this card to Jasper. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I have 6 cards in my hand, and I need to decide which one I want to get rid of. I think I'm probably going to discard the energy card, since I've got 2 sets, one of agriculture and one of industry, and that means that I can actually do stuff with them. However, I can't really do anything with energy cards, so I think I will discard it. So, first things first, as my initial action, I will play my infrastructure card. And that means that I can put one into one of my slots for free. Not for free, but I can put one into my sector. There it is. Next up, again, neither of my agriculture cards match with my with the agriculture unsustainable practices, so I'm going to spend both of them, which I need to do in order to affect another sector, and then I'm going to pick, let's go with regeneratively farmed meat. Oh no, actually, nature needs halves already on top, so we may as well go with that one. I will drop that on the top there. That is now put in place. again, I need 2 industry cards to affect industry, so I may as well spend both of these. However, this one is able to affect carbon credits.
But do you want to? Because actually, if you disband carbon credits, then the two meeple won't be supported, so they'll get thrown back into.
It's true. Okay, so this is a good opportunity for me to show off how that works, which is basically that each one of these sustainable or unsustainable practices provide jobs and stability, and in this case, actual industrial output and all the rest of it. They provide us with what we need in our sectors. So each singular one provides support for 2 meeples. If I take this away, then these 2 meeples are now no longer supported and they get put into poverty. I am actually going to, on the basis that, first off, it shows off how it works, and second of all, I'm also going to do it because it takes 3 meeple in poverty to create another strain, and this only adds 2, which I'm hoping will mean that we'll be able to get another industry counter in place before the other one is going to be taken off, or if a different one is going to be taken off. So we should be okay, I think. Okay, so I've got 1 more action left. I think what I might do is I'm tempted to draw a card, and then that allows me to give another card to someone again, because it's my special ability. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw a card for myself. Oh, nice. It's an infrastructure one. Perfect. And then I will draw another one to give away. So, okay, agriculture, and it matches an unsustainable practice. So I will give this to you, Jasper, because you've got plenty of space. And that means it's the end of my go. So, strain, starting with me. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of meeples. And so, starting with me, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. And then it's down to this. So again, like with Jasper's one, my sustainable and unsustainable practices offset each other, which means only this one adds strain. So I add 1 for me, but it's still 2 for Suzanne and her culture sector. 2 for politics. 1 for Jasper's.
Only 1 for industry, because you disbanded one of them.
That's true. And 2... Oh no, only 1 for agriculture. So a good start, I think. Not too bad.
Not bad.
That is the end of my go. It is 2022. And we are over to Suzanne.
Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing my 2 cards. Let's see what they are.
Ooh.
So, oh, I got status quo strikes. Oh no!
Alright, so pop that in the middle then so we can all see it. That's it. And then you'll need to... You haven't got any sustainable practices in culture yet. So I'm just going to quickly read this through since it's our first time seeing one. When you draw a status quo strikes card, you draw an additional card to see what it affects, and then you draw an extra one for every sustainable practice in the sector it's linked to, in this case culture. Then all those cards, what their result is, how they affect the board, is determined by whatever else is already on the board. So it's best to show, not tell. So Suzanne, if you could draw me 1 additional card, because you have no sustainable practices, and put it in the middle.
Oh.
That's it. It is a culture card, which is really unfortunate, which because it isn't on the board and because it isn't and because there is room for it, we add that card, we add that token onto the board and it goes.
This is not a good day for culture.
So, Suzanne, you draw another card to replace the status quo card that you drew.
Okay, I hope it's a better card.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. So that's an energy card. Ooh. So I think I might start off by giving this to Jasper. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
So one thing I do have is I have 2 red cards. So I think I'm going to create a sustainable practice in the politics section.
Nice.
Let's see what my options are. So I can either do international cooperation or government transparency. I think I'm going to go with government transparency. It's not on the board yet. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we add a sustainable practice there.
Excellent.
So the next thing I think I'm going to do is I think I can place one of the activist tokens on a practice that I have, basically an unsustainable practice, if I have a card that matches that practice, and flip it into a sustainable practice.
Right.
So one of my cards is civics education / voter apathy, and I have voter apathy right here. So I'm going to place one of my activist tokens there, and I get 1 + 1 for every sustainable practice. So I'm going to go put that there, and then I can...
Nice one.
So rather than actually disband that unsustainable practice, because the protester was on there, we can flip it to a sustainable instead. It's a very powerful token to be able to use.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, good job. So, yeah, Suzanne, if you can now do the strain added by our population in poverty.
Okay, so we have still 6 rows of free, which means we have 6 around the board. So
Yep.
I'm gonna... Oh wait,
starting with you, yeah.
Okay, yes. All right, so we got that.
Yeah, that actually goes on to the bigger wedge, because you've already got 5 on the smaller wedge now, and that's as much as the small wedge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So everything now has to go into the big wedge.
Yeah, they max out at 5 strain.
Yeah. So that's 1 for him.
All right.
One
So
for politics.
okay. So we're adding that. Oh, I think I added 1 to politics.
Oh, you did. Okay. I didn't see.
So 1 for energy.
So that can go into the small wedge.
Okay. 1
for
let's see how many are here. Industry. That's
correct.
5.
Agriculture.
And I think we end at the infrastructure, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice one.
So now we add.
Okay. So now social practice strain.
So good job turning a bad situation into an okay one there, because you would have been adding 3 strain in this section alone, but because you managed to flip that practice, you're now only taking 1.
Culture is doing better.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
So one strain for you, Suzanne.
Okay. I add that there.
Yeah. So politics again is only add 1, because it's 2 unsustainable, 1 sustainable. So.
Right. So right there.
Yep. So me, that's the same, +1 for me.
Put that there.
Yep.
In fact, looking at it, we've managed to get the board that in such a way that we now only add 1
for each section,
sector, which is pretty good going, considering we're only on our 3rd turn.
Yep.
Hey.
Got very
And agriculture's 1 as well. That's it. Yep.
Yep. So click on the calendar and press F, and you are sorted.
2023, and it's back to me. Okay, so yeah, we're beginning to build up a bit of strain, aren't we? So we're gonna have to.
As a reminder, what's the maximum we can have in the bigger column?
Yeah, on the 10th one, if it takes its 10th strain, then it either moves to the smaller burden of the same type. So, for example, your green one up here is biodiversity loss, and this small one here is also biodiversity loss. So if this is got enough space in it, then you can put that 10th one into here. If it doesn't have enough space, then we have an ecological collapse.
Okay, I've drawn 2 cards, and I drew a politics and a culture card. So I got 2 politics. That was very handy, giving me that politics earlier on your turn, Lol.
Yeah.
And I've also got one of my own. So I'm going to start with my own, I think. So I'm going to play this energy card and put in solar generation. Okay. So that's one action. So that's good. So I'm going to disband that GDP governance one. That's so one extra card to pay for it because it's somebody else's. Okay, so that's 2 actions.
Don't forget to remove the practice from the section.
Oh, there we go. Yep, absolutely. So Suzanne, I've got single-use clothing stroke ethically sourced goods. Is that any good to you if I give you that?
So I can add it as a sustainable practice.
You can add it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's not in. Okay, so I'll give you that card, I think. So that's my 3rd action. So there goes that. And I got one more. So okay, I think therefore so politics and myself are okay. So let's concentrate on everybody else. So so I'm going to take 1 strain off each of the other 4. I can remove 4 strain in one go. It's my last turn, so it's 1 off there, 1 off agriculture, 1 off infrastructure, and 1 off culture. Okay, so that was my 4th go. So Meeple strain still 6. So starting with me, 1 for me, 1 for industry, 1 for agriculture, 1 for infrastructure, 1 for Suzanne on culture, and okay. So that's that. So sector strain starting with. So I'm now 2 sustainables, 2 unsustainables, so they all cancel each other out. So I add nothing. There's 1 for industry. Now, how's agriculture doing? So it's you're still the same, Lol. Yeah.
Plus 1 for me.
And Suzanne is.
Yep, also plus 1.
And I think politics is now 1 stable. That's it. So 2024, and all yours.
Okay. So it's the beginning of my go, so I will draw 2 cards. Okay, well, I've gotten pretty lucky actually because I've got 2 here that are of my own sector.
Ooh, nice.
It looks like I'm only going to be able to put 1 of them in because neither of them match what I currently have.
Did you draw your extra card?
Oh, I didn't draw my extra card. Well remembered. So I will draw my extra card. It is an energy one, so I guess I'll give that to you, Jasper.
And you?
Okay, so Yeah, I have public owned utilities or private corporation owned, greenhouse gas emissions and micromobility, but the two unsustainable ones are financial gatekeeping and commuter expectations, so they don't match any of them, but that's okay. I'll put micromobility in play. Just drop that there and put that there. So that at least brings me into net zero as far as my societal strain goes. I might, let's see. Yeah, media watchdogs and polarizing media doesn't fit either of yours. So I think as a result I will just... There's not much point in me spending a go giving it to you when you're going to be putting that one into play. So I will draw another card for myself. It's an industry one. And then I'll draw another card for someone else. Oh, it's another energy one. Congratulations, Jasper. That one matches your unsustainable practice. So that's even better. Okay, so that's... Let's see, I did one here. And then I drew a card. Now I have 2 actions left. I think I'm going to go... Let's see. You've got 7, 6. That's 7 there as well. Yeah, I think I will go 1, 2, and 3. 4. And then, yeah, that's taken 4 strain off the board. For my final action, I will give this to Suzanne. Because then, Suzanne, you can make use of the 2 industry cards and put one in place, which takes those 2 meeple out of the centre.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's the end of my go. So, first things first, we've got 6 meeple strain, so I will grab 6 strain. So, from poverty, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from our society, I've got net zero. Suzanne, culture has 1. Politics is net zero, and so is energy. Good job. 1 from industry, and 1 from agriculture. So that is the end of that, which means it is now 2025.
Population strain, or not population, pollution strain is getting a little intense.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to start by placing...
Draw 2 cards.
Oh, wait, I need to draw 2 cards. I'm sorry. Okay.
Ooh,
That's another industry one.
it is.
Oh, and I got I got an infrastructure one too. So I could probably give that to you.
Great.
Let me check what your unsustainable practices are to see if it would be good to like place a token on any of them. This is centralized monopolies. I don't think that is on there right now.
That's okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to start by placing a sustainable practice on industry.
Okay.
So I have the option of doing e-waste recycling. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to switch that out because that one I can use to flip the unsustainable one on there later.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thinking.
So I'm going to do maybe standards and certification.
Okay, can find that.
I could also do the circular one too.
Yep, circular production.
Okay.
Whichever one
Put that in.
you fancy.
Okay, I'm going to do that one just because it's easier to find.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna...
Okay. See you.
All right. So that's one of my turns.
Oh, so now we can take those 2 meeple back because now they're supported.
Yep, that's right.
So I'll do that. There we go. So, okay.
So I think for my next turn, I might put in the ethically sourced clothing culture card to add another sustainable practice and make it net zero pollution.
Okay.
So that's that one. Okay, so now I have, I believe, 2 actions left. I have a question about the activism tokens.
Yep.
So does it
Yeah.
take 1 turn per placing an activism token, or can you place them all in 1 turn?
You can play
All in one turn. Yeah, so you get 1 plus 2, or 1 each for the sustainable, so you get a total of 3.
Okay, so I think what I might do is, so one of them on the agriculture was when I could flip, or someone could flip, I think.
Yeah,
Wait,
Jasper's
Jasper.
got one for monoculture farming.
Yep.
I think I might add that, because I think agriculture is struggling a little bit right now.
Good idea.
I'm gonna add one for
Oh,
yours,
you can put-
Jasper.
Yeah, energy and efficiency, because I've got that card, yeah.
Are there any others that might need a activism
Yep.
token?
Any others you've got a card?
Yeah, you have industries unsustainable practice. You could put a token on that in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, which one on industries?
The mineral extraction.
Ah, okay. So I think that's this one. Nope.
Oh no, that's
The
infrastructure.
unsustainable.
Industry, the yellow one.
Oh, industry. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah,
That's it.
cool. All right.
Yep.
So now I have 1 turn left. Do you think it would be best spent picking up pollution from various?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
So a couple of them are getting to like 8, so
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna check if any of these are gonna like overflow by the next round.
Mhm.
Agriculture is at 8, and it will get 1 from the meeple, and it will get 1 from the
yeah. So
thing.
that's
So
the
I
2.
should. I'm gonna take at least 1 off of here. I can take 4 off at 1 turn, so I have 4 I
Yeah.
can take off total. Do I need to take any off of?
Everybody else is at net 0. I'd take 2 off.
Okay. So 2 off of that one. That means there are 6 pollution left. Any other 2 I should take off. I guess I could take one.
You've got 8.
Yeah, so I could take 1 off of culture. And then okay, so that's 7 for infrastructure. Now 7 for culture.
Maybe politics.
Oh yeah, that's at 7 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. At least agriculture isn't gonna like go over next
Yes.
time, so that's good.
Thank goodness.
So that's the end of my turn. Time to distribute strain.
6 for meeple strain. Yeah, but
I'm hoping that since we've done quite well at transforming our sectors to at least be net zero, we might hopefully be able to expand them so that they can sustainably accommodate more people soon.
1 for industry.
Yep.
1 for agriculture, and then so infrastructure is at net 0, culture is at net 0, politics is at net 0, energy is at net 0, so is industry, and agriculture is the only one that isn't. So I'm going to add 1 there. And then next year.
Very nice. Oh, we're doing great. Very good.
Okay. So draw 2. Want to get
Oh, wow.
2 agriculture. Okay, so let's have a look at these agriculture. So what have we got unsustainable wise?
Well, one of the
monoculture stock.
unsustainable ones has a protest token on it.
Yes,
So, given that you
I can flip that. Yeah.
and given that you have the other one here, community supported agriculture and food import reliance, given that you have that, use the other one to flip it, and then that way you've still got the one we can use to get rid of food import reliance later.
So so the pollinator protection was a second card. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so let's flip the monoculture. The extra
Okay.
card. Okay, so that's this
And I
one.
can take the protest
Yeah,
token.
you can. Yep. Excellent. Okay, so that's one action.
And that
Now,
turns agriculture into -1 strain every turn, which is really useful.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be able to do the same with mine. My energy inefficiencies, which is this one. So I'm going to spend that card, energy inefficiencies, to flip this one as well. So you can drain to the protest token back. So now, now I'm taking 2 off at a time. Anyway, so that's 2 so far. So I may actually draw another card, my third.
Yeah, I guess if
I
it's
haven't got
useful
any.
that way, you can make use of it.
Yeah, let's see what I get. Oh, it's an industry one.
Give that to Suzanne and use
That's
your
what I'm
ability
thinking.
to take strain off other places because you've got a little bit of space.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. I think that's a good idea. So let's give this to Suzanne.
Cool.
And okay, so I can move. I've actually got 3 sustainable practices, so I can actually move up to 4 strain. Anybody who's suffering? Suzanne.
So yeah, culture's got 8, agriculture has got 8, but it's going to lose 1, whereas culture isn't. So maybe take them off culture and put them elsewhere.
I can certainly take 2. Yeah,
Right, no,
maybe
you can
2.
take 1 because you'll be getting 1 from poverty strain. So if it
So 3, 6, 7, 8, then 9. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay, so move that one. That's probably okay. That's probably enough then. Yeah, I can't take any more yet. Yeah, so that's everything I can do that I've done, all my 4 actions and my ability. So we're still on 6 meeple strain. So, okay, starting with me.
Whew, that sure is looking crowded.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Yep, so -2 strain from you.
2. Industry is the same. Agriculture is -1. Okay, so 27 and all yours.
Very nice. Okay. So first things first, I draw 2 cards. Oh no! Oh, right off the bat. Okay, well, thank goodness you got lots of sustainable practices in your energy sector, Jasper.
Oh dear, yeah, so that's, what, 4 cards then,
Yes,
isn't it?
indeed. So, yeah, every status quo strikes card draws 1 card and an extra 1 for sustainable practices within that sector. You have 1, 2, 3 different sustainable practices, which means we draw 4 cards.
That's right. The better you do, the harder they push back.
That's it. So we flip them over, and
the agriculture I don't think is in play, is it? So,
agriculture, yeah, that isn't in play, which means it is added as an unsustainable practice.
yeah.
Right.
Urban mental stress.
Right, so this one is... next up we have culture and this infrastructure one. Neither of them can be played because, as it says here, just to expand it, as it says here, if it cannot be placed on the board, then you draw another card and apply its effects. So this cannot fit anywhere in the culture sector. It's not already in there, so therefore, because it can't affect it, status quo, draw another card, see what happens there.
No.
Yeah, so it's an energy card, and
centralized distribution.
it's already there. We add 2 strain.
Okay.
Oh no.
So 1,
Ooh, 9.
2, yes indeed, and we also do it to this one over here. Which is okay. Oh no, right. this is a big moment because now we have 2 of the infrastructure cards which match these
Okay.
unsustainable practices that are already on the board. So both of these add 2 strain to my sector, but it can only take 10 in that big one, and I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even just one of these adding 2
Right.
would cause an ecological collapse because that 10th one can't move over here, it's already full. So
Yeah.
an ecological collapse occurs. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess at least we get to show that. Right, so the first thing that happens is that 10 strain is removed from both parts of the land conversion section. So that's both mine and Suzanne's part. So 5 gets taken off of here, and 5 gets taken off of here. Now, ecological strain automatically equalizes. Don't get rid of all of those just yet, Jasper.
Oh yeah.
This one hasn't been quite put into effect, so I will be doing that afterwards. So basically, that means these equalize. So we've got 5 in here and 5 in here, but these now become as equal as they can be. So in this case, yeah, there we go, 4 in each part. If you think that it's bad enough like that, I mean, okay, so we got rid of some strain. That's not so bad. That's okay, right? No, it's not okay. We draw a card. We get a politics card. That card's discarded, and we take one of these. Let's take a random one, shall we? Here we go, an earthquake. And we add it to the leftmost part of the politics section. Now, the fun thing about this is, once it's added, that circle can never ever be fixed ever again, and it can never support a meeple. That is permanent damage now to that sector. So there's that, and on top of that, we also take one of these temperature rises counters. We add it to the middle here, and now every time we do the population in poverty strain, we add +1 because the temperature of our world has risen. So everything gets harder. Ecological collapses are bad. Who knew?
Yep.
Even worse, after all that has happened, because I got 2 that match with my unsustainable practices, I now take another 2 strain.
Yep.
Extreme.
That's rough.
Okay, so we clearly haven't paid nearly enough attention to strain.
Well, yeah, although saying that, I mean that getting 2 on your sector at that particular moment was pretty unlucky.
Yeah, but even 1, see, yours is doing really well, and even 1 hit on your sector put you up to 9.
Yeah, that's
Could
true.
have had 2 ecological collapses in 1 turn there. We were really close.
Well, and especially now, we've got to pay extra special attention now because obviously there's less scope now to undo the damage.
Absolutely, the damage has been done. So let's do our best.
So
I draw.
You still got to draw.
Yeah. So I draw another 2 cards because my first one was the status quo, and here we go. I have.
Add an extra.
Oh, and I draw an extra one. Okay, I can at least give that to you, Jasper. There isn't too much I can do with my cards right now.
Yeah, it's been unlucky.
It is a bit unlucky, yeah.
You could give me the agriculture card.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, at least that way you can deal with the unsustainable over there. Time Suzanne can put a protest token on it. Okay, that makes sense. I'll give you that agriculture card.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So, right. Now I think I'm just going to clear up. So 1, 2, 3.
Well, another thing to think about, Lol.
Yeah.
Is the social influence deck is getting low.
Yep.
You may want to use one of your, well, either you or Suzanne may want to use one of your turns to reshuffle the deck because we know there's 3.
That's a good point. I think that's a good thing for Suzanne to do on her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I've done one action giving you the card. I've done another action clearing up some strain. I'm going to clear up some more strain. So 1,
Okay.
2, 3, and I'll take another one off this one, 4. And then I've got one action left. I'm really tempted to just do it again.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything more useful you can do in this go.
Plus, you know how the saying goes, collapse my biosphere once, shame on you.
Yes.
Collapse my biosphere twice, shame on me. So
Politics is struggling a
Yeah.
little bit because disaster.
Well, it is now, yeah, with that
yeah.
one less space to put anything in.
Okay. Well, we should be okay. That's a whole bunch of strain taken off this turn.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be fine from here.
So we've got the 6 meeple. We've also got our temperature rise, so that's a total of 7 meeple strain now.
Yep. So 7 meeple strain starting with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 in there actually. So 6, and then another one on me because it's 7. So yeah, it's done a full lap and +1 now. So yeah. Right, so that's that. I'm at net 0 still, which I suppose is a small mercy.
So is Suzanne.
So is Suzanne.
As well.
So is politics.
I'm -2 though.
Right, so I will I'll take them. And unfortunately, still net 0 here as well. So that's that. So okay, that's the end of that year. It's 2028. Over to you, Suzanne. Do your magic.
So first I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Nice.
See what they are. So this one's population growth one, and I think that's actually an unsustainable one I have.
Yes.
So I can maybe flip that. I also have like free industry cards, so I could add another sustainable practice to industry.
Yep.
But first, what I'm going to do is flip so I can flip it. I'm gonna flip the mineral extraction one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With another one of these. And so that will turn it into e-waste recycling.
Cool. There you go.
I can take my protest token back. And yeah.
That's 1.
Very nice.
That's one turn.
So I would put your protest tokens out for the next round now, because you can put 3 more out.
Okay, so I'm going to put 1 on the population growth.
One on that agriculture one, which was the is that the community?
That's the one he's talking about because Jasper has a card for it.
Okay. So that's 2. Where should I put the third one?
Infrastructure could really do with some change, but on the other hand, politics is damaged and so needs all the help it can get. So we could put it on the politics unsustainable just in case someone can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I really want the help.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so that's 2 actions. So your third action should be shuffling the deck back in, I think.
Okay. And by shuffling the deck, do I shuffle the discard pile?
That's it.
Yeah, back into the influence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just kind of scoop it and then...
There you go. So then
Alright.
just select all of them and then press Z to shuffle.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect.
And then for my last one, I'm going to go ahead and flip one of the ones on my sector, so it only takes 1 card. That's population growth. So I can take my token back,
Excellent.
do a flip. Now I have 3 sustainable practices, so I'm like net -1.
Fantastic.
-2,
in fact.
Oh yeah, so it's looking up in culture.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay,
I might
it's-
quickly say, Jasper, since it hasn't quite finished the turn yet, it might be worth using your ability, because you can use your ability in anyone's turn.
Yep, I can. Yep. So who's looking dodgy? Or industry is, although that's going to lose 2. So 3, 6, 7, 8, and plus 1 is 9. Agriculture's not too bad. So it's basically politics and industry are the worst. So maybe if I put 1 on me and 1 on Suzanne,
Yeah, okay.
I think So I'll take the industry one and put that on mine, and I'll take a. Okay. So strain.
Yeah, 7 poverty strain then, Suzanne.
all right. So then we go to politics.
Tell you what, I'll get you 5 more out, since that's how many you need. Then you can distribute them.
All right. This one goes on energy. This one goes on industry, which is getting a little high again. Go back around to me. Mine is negative 2, which is pretty cool. And then politics is that plus 1?
No, that's even, because it's got 1 sustainable and 1 unsustainable. So net 0.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then that's -1 from Jasper's.
-2 for me.
Oh, -2 from. Okay.
Yep.
Industry is -2. Agriculture is net 0. And infrastructure is net 0.
Yep, that's it. So now just flip the calendar, and it's Jasper's turn. Okay, it's 2029. We are apparently halfway to our goal, almost,
Yep.
this turn. So draw your cards, Jasper, and let's see what you get.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, agriculture and energy. So
But
I got 6. I've got 6. So I'm going to have to get rid of something. So I'm going to get rid of. It's that pollinator protections again, isn't it? Okay. So So let's start with that agriculture. Flip. Extra card.
discarding both cards.
Yep. So flip that. So Suzanne can get a token back. There you go, Suzanne.
Thank you.
Industry, lowest bid supplier. So, but anybody else got?
Suzanne's got 1.
Oh, Suzanne's got 1. Okay, fab. So I'm going to give that 1 to Suzanne.
Cool. I can add a sustainable practice next turn.
Okay, there we go. So that's 2 goes. Yeah, I wish I could do something more with mine, but.
So you got 2 more turns. I think at least one of them should be removing strain.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so who needs it most? Look, you've got 7.
Got a cheeky little hot take.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you took all 8 with your 2 actions, I would only have 4 left in here, plus obviously the ones that I would gain through the poverty. But basically, what I'm thinking is, if you were able to get rid of that and then maybe move some other strain with your special ability to elsewhere, that would allow, in my turn, for me to finish off getting rid of the strain on my thing and use my extra infrastructure card to increase the size of my sector on my next go, which would reduce the amount of people in poverty and as a result reduce that strain.
I could do that with mine.
Well, I suppose.
Because you got 7 on the big one, I got 7 on the big one, so I could actually do that on my own.
I see how it is.
though, the infrastructure has one less sustainable practice, so it's at net 0 and you're at net -1.
Yeah.
I'm at net -2.
Yeah.
Oh, net negative.
So,
Sorry.
so really, what Suzanne and I are saying is that you should help my sector out, because then I can put more sustainable practices into play and make it better for everyone.
But then I could also be because I could then add my energy cards in, creating more sustainable practice to be like a funnel for a lot of.
I suppose so, because then you're able to move more strain around and offset it a lot more into places that can take it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my thinking.
Huff. I guess that's a pretty good argument. I'm not gonna lie.
It is really,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I agree with that as well.
Okay. So that's settled then. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Okay. So let's
you'll
just
still need
see.
to move 2 of those to somewhere else, probably Suzanne's sector.
Yeah. So let's
It's
do
just
that.
there can't be strain on the chemical pollution one if you're going to transform it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So cool. Since that's your sector, that means that you can flip it out
Flip
as a
that for
free
free.
action.
That's right. You're right. So flip. Okay.
Even better,
Nice.
because you have so many practices in your sector.
I can take 2 meeple off. You're right. Yeah, 'cause I can support total of 8 meeple, and that actually reduces the meeple strain, which is awesome. Yeah. There we go. I do. Honest Gov. Okay, so yeah, that was all my turn. I've done my special ability, moving some strain around, so it's meeple strain. So now we have 5 meeple strain plus the 1
plus the
degree.
one.
So 6 in total. So Lisi said he's 6 now, not 7.
Yep.
So starting with me. 1, 2. The agricultural's getting a bit loaded again. At least. Okay, so in terms of social, there's 2. Actually, I'll leave 2. Okay, so industry is 2 off that. I think I'll put them in the middle for the time being. Agriculture is 2 off agriculture. So then
I'm net 0.
you're net 0. Move those to there. Okay. So Suzanne is now
Also -2.
and
Politics is net 0.
okay, that's fair.
Well, it's not really. But it could be
Well,
worse.
no. Okay, so that's everything. And so just change the calendar so we're exactly halfway through.
Nice.
And it's your turn, so we're still looking. That's not too bad, is it?
I'll draw 2 cards. No! That was really not what I wanted. Okay, so status quo strikes. It is an industry-based card, which means that,
So 2 sustainables.
yeah, so we draw 1 card plus 2 for the sustainable practices. Right, that is not
Oh
good.
no.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so first off, we'll start with mine. This matches my sustainable practice, which means we take it off. Bye. This also matches this agriculture sustainable practice. Which means
Oh
it also
no.
gets taken off.
And industry,
And
circular
it matches
production.
Industry sustainable practice. So it all gets taken off.
And so 2 meeple get thrown back into poverty from industry.
Yep. And now I have to draw another card and hope it isn't another one. So, nope. Thank goodness. And, okay, we're fine. So, I now draw an extra one. and I get to decide who it goes to. It can't go to me, but it can... Oh no, neither of you have any politics cards.
No.
May as well give it to you then, Jasper, since Zan's got enough. And
Yep.
then what I think I will do is, for my first action, I will spend these 2 politics cards.
Yep.
Because this one matches the unsustainable one, which means I can flip it.
Excellent.
So you can have that back,
So-
Suzanne.
Thank you.
Jasper. Oh, I've done it. There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, I guess I will immediately spend a turn using this card to add that on. Because while I was going to use it to make it more than net zero, I now can't. So that's that.
Yeah.
I think what I will do is I will go, and I am getting quite full actually, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
Politics, maybe.
no, you can move those off with your ability.
Oh, that's true. No, you're right. I can. Yep. Yep.
So move 4 of them onto yours, and then that'll be fine. So I think I might actually try drawing a card and giving another away. Oh. Ah, the second one that I was going to give away I drew was a Status Quo Strikes card. So, as it says on my card, I can either give it to another player or I can place it at the bottom of the deck. So, as much as I'm sure you'd all love to be given a Status Quo Strikes card.
I can move 1 onto mine now. Next turn, I'll be able to do more.
Well,
So
just take 2, and then you'll still just have 1 left over. That'll be.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 4 is pushing it.
Cool. So that is that. So starting with the population in poverty, unfortunately we are
And
back up to
that's
7.
back up to 7. Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now in terms of the social practices, I'm at net 0. Suzanne, you're at -2. Very nice. Politics is also now at -2. Very nice.
No, minus. Oh, yeah, -2. You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
-2 for me.
Yep.
-1 for industry.
Yep. And -1 for agriculture.
Yep.
It is now 2031, and it's over to Suzanne.
Okay, so I think. Oh wait, I need to draw cards first. Okay, so oh no, well, not again. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's another 3 cards.
Yep.
It's a politics one.
Okay, so
Culture.
oh dear. Right, one of them matches yours, which means it gets taken off, Suzanne.
Oh.
One of them isn't in play in regards to agriculture, but there is space for it, so it gets added as an unsustainable practice. Then, yeah, the industry one. The industry one, unfortunately, gets added. Which one is that?
Corporate consolidation.
That's right at the bottom. Gets added as an unsustainable practice. So, that was fun. So now you take another card to replace it.
Okay. Hope this one is better.
Nope.
No, it isn't better.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. So,
Another 3 cards.
yeah, another.
Okay, so free from the influence deck. So that's a politics one. I think that's a sustainable one, so
And another one.
that's removed. Okay.
My energy efficiency after it got flipped as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So that gets taken off.
The meeple can stay though in politics, right?
Just about. Yeah. Oh no, the meeple can't stay in politics because
Oh no.
to support it. So you have to put another meeple back into the centre
Oh.
because it can only support 2. Jasper, however, your energy sector can just about support 6 meeples. So
6, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So the last one.
The
my
good news
sector.
is the industry one, because that put in corporate consolidation. It's going to employ 2 more meeple.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Good shout. Okay, well that's something at least.
Yes.
Unfortunately, an additional 2 strain is added to my sector due to it matching one of my unsustainable practices. So I will just get rid of these. Unfortunately, Suzanne, I'm going to have to ask you to draw another card to replace the status quo one you drew.
Okay, I'm hoping. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was scared about that one.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the same thing again. Okay, so I guess I have the rest of my turn now.
Yep, you've got your 4 actions.
Can you do anything with your culture card?
Let's see. That is cultural diversity, which is one I don't think I have yet. So I could add that as a culture thing. I can also add one to industry.
Thank goodness.
And so how many actions do I have left as of now?
So 4. You've got all 4.
Okay. So I think I'm going to add the one to culture. So that one is cultural diversity. So I got to kind of dig through there. I can add one to industry. I'm going to add standards and certification.
Great.
Okay, and now I have 2 more turns left. Lowell, I can give you one of the infrastructure or both of the infrastructure cards, depending.
Yeah, the one on the left, that is zero carbon communities. That would be particularly useful for me.
Okay.
I would do at least your last action, Suzanne, to put out your protest tokens.
Okay, so what places do you think need the protest tokens the most?
Well, I guess, do we have
Laurie.
cards that match anything? That's the question.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that matches anything. I've just been looking.
Yeah.
No, is the answer. We don't have anything that matches anything. So I suppose stick at least one of them on one of mine. I guess it's kind of lucky dip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with agriculture.
I'll tell you why. Yeah, that's the one I was going to tell you to put it on, because we know that commuter expectation has already been brought out because it just added strain to me. So hopefully we'll be able to get the other one.
Okay, so I add one to agriculture. I think I have 2 left.
You do.
Yeah.
So you may as well add them to maybe.
You could do one on me and one on you.
Okay.
Hot rocket this time.
Do that one.
Okie dokie.
And that is my turn.
Okay, so do I need to move any strain off anybody before?
I'm not looking great. I've got
no, you're not, are you? Okay. Mind you, I'm only down taking 1 off. I'm going to get 1 to 10. Yeah, I can't.
I can take some
I can move.
Bonus 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. I can move 2 to Suzanne, onto Suzanne's. Yeah, okay, let's do that. 2, okay.
You can take 3 actually, because there's an extra one just for you having the card. So it's
1
strain plus your sustainables. I'm letting you know that you can, not saying you should.
Oh, I know I can. No, I'm not. Yeah, the should really more than the can. No,
That's
I know.
fair.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yep,
that's that.
that'll do. So, meeple strain.
All right, so we have 6 rows of meeples and then the +1
Yep.
from the natural disaster. So starting with mine. Right there. One to industry. Oh. Boom.
Although I think I've gotten too many out for you, but that's okay, I'll put one back.
Yeah, I think it's 7, so it goes around once and then additional one on mine.
Yep.
Okay, so
2 off
starting.
you.
Yep. So 2 of those. Politics is, I think, -1.
It is. Yep.
Pretty cool. Energy
Okay.
is -1.
1.
Okay. Industry is -1 as
-1.
well.
Yep.
Agriculture is nothing or net
Mhm.
0.
Yep.
And infrastructure is net 0.
Yep.
So, that is my turn. And now it is 2032.
My go.
Over to Jasper. Draw 2 cards, Jay.
Yep. Let's see what I get. Okay, politics. 2 politics. So, politics cards and energy. I can actually put these in because none of them in play, are they?
Nope.
Nope, that's right. So let's put in nuclear development, hydropower development. Nuclear. Okay, that's hydropower developments. And nuclear development. There we go. Okay, nice. So, politics. What have we got? So we in climate legislation, and that's all. Let's have universal basic income.
All right.
Sustainable development goals as the extra card. There it is. Okay. So now that will actually draw in that other meeple.
Yeah, it can support 1 extra person.
So that reduces the meeple strains. Anybody else got politics card?
Sadly not. I checked it out, but no.
No. Okay, so maybe I should take some strain off.
Agriculture needs a little bit. I need a little bit. Other than that, it's kind of...
Yeah, it's just 2 off each maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's my 4 actions. So now, okay. So, starting with me. 1, 2.
Kind of frustrating to think that that would only be 5 if we hadn't taken that ecological collapse.
Yeah, I know. How many have you got now, Suzanne?
I have -2.
Okay. So for me, so -3. I lose all that. So now -1 for industry, which is good. Agriculture
And infrastructure.
and -2 for Suzanne, good, because that was starting to build up a bit. And politics is now okay. So that's it. 2032. 33, and all yours.
It is my go. So I draw 2 cards. Pray for me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright. I still nonetheless have too many. Oh, wait, I draw another one.
Yeah.
And who do I give it to? Let's see. Nobody has an. Unfortunately, I have a history card, but I can't give it to myself. I can only give it away. So I guess I'll give it to Suzanne. And then maybe I can use one of my actions to give Suzanne my other one. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I will discard. I'll discard this culture one because it's already in play.
Yep.
And yeah, that might be more useful. Yeah, as my first action, I'm going to give Suzanne that card. As my second, I think I might pave the way for Suzanne being able to build her sector out more. So I might go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to draw a card. Oh, nice. So that's actually really useful for me. Extremely useful. And I also get to draw another one. And I am really glad I did that. Really, really.
Yeah, because you can put it on the bottom.
I can indeed put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we need to shuffle this soon, or?
Yeah, I think that might not be a bad idea. So I put that at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely 2 on the bottom because I've put.
Yeah.
Now I can use my third action to spend this card, and thanks to you, Suzanne, I can flip it. Give you your protest back.
Thank
Jasper,
you.
if you can take that influence from me.
Yep.
And that brings me nicely into the first time I've gotten past net zero.
Yeah.
So now I will use my final action to take 4 strain off of Suzanne. And then hopefully that will mean in your turn, Suzanne, after Jasper in a second takes a bunch more,
Yeah, starts moving.
be able to clear it out. So Jasper, if you can take a bunch, let's say 3 off of Suzanne, and then, yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, because I lose 3.
I'll move that to there to equalise it. And
Okay.
that's the end of my go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. And now it is sustainable practices, which, hooray, for the first time I'm at -1. Suzanne, you are at -2. So politics is also at -2. Very nice. Jasper, you're at -3. -1 from industry, and net 0 for agriculture. Boom. And so that's it. So, end of the year.
Yep.
It is 2034, and it is over to Suzanne.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Hopefully they won't be anything awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's agriculture.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. That's
Also
really good.
agriculture.
And one of those you've already got a protest token on.
Oh, so
Ah, fab. Flip it. Yep.
okay. So I think I'm going to start by flipping that over.
Okay.
So I'm going to change it from overfishing to marine permaculture
She'll counter.
and take my protest token.
Yep.
Don't forget to take
Right.
the other agriculture as well, because you have to use both.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Forgot about that. So 2 of them. Okay, so I could add a sustainable one to industry. Lo, I could give you another blue card.
I wouldn't save your actions. That's not. I've already got that as a sustainable practice. So right now, it's not hurting anyone in your hand. You're better off using your actions for something more useful.
Okay. So to clarify, Do I need a card to flip the section?
Not in yours, but in someone else's.
Okay, cool. So what I could do is I could add one to industry.
Yep. Which one do you want?
I could
There's
add
only one you can do, and it's the top one.
Oh,
Okay.
Pioneer Materials?
Yep. Pioneer material.
Hey, nice.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So should I distribute protest tokens or try to flip the side?
I think flip your sector. Jasper, take 2 of those tokens as your free action special ability thing. Take 2 off of Suzanne's, and then Suzanne can flip it for free.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yay! So 2 of the ones are in. Okay, so I think I have 2 actions left.
Yep.
Okay, so I can do protest tokens. And I think I can support 2 more meatball, right?
That's right.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So you can have a total of 4 protest tokens. You've got, I think, 1, 2 are out so far, so you can add another 2.
Okay, so
You
let's
can
see
move
what
them around as well.
tokens- Oh yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have 3 unsustainable practices that don't have tokens right now.
Yep. And you can place a maximum of 4, so one of the unsustainable practices on our board is going to be without one.
Okay, so which sectors do you think would be most important to put protest tokens in?
Taking the one off of Jasper's and then putting the other 2 on infrastructure and agriculture, because if there's one sector that doesn't need it right now, it's Jasper's.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna protest about something else.
Yes.
And then let's see.
Protest corporate consolidation.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is actually. Do I have 1 action left, or is that?
Let's see. So you put 1 into industry, you flip
Yep.
agriculture, and
Yep.
you brought out yours as a free action, and now you've placed your protest tokens, so now you
Yeah,
have 1
you've got
action
1
left.
more.
Yes.
Okay. So I think I should probably pick up some of the strain. Which areas need it? Or to flip the thing.
Yeah, maybe 2 off agriculture, 2 off politics, maybe. Or 3 off
Okay.
agriculture, 1 off politics.
So let's 3 of these off and then equalize it afterwards. So would I move that, or is that good?
Yep, that's perfect.
That's good. And then 1 off politics.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now the meatball strain. We have 5 rows plus the 1 from the environmental disaster.
Mm-hmm.
So starting here, go 1, 2. Okay. So I think I distributed 2 so far, so I'm going to take 4 of those.
Me next.
Okay. So 1 on energy, 1 on industry, 1 on agriculture, and 1 on infrastructure.
Sorted.
And so starting with mine, I have -2.
Yep.
So I can take those off.
Nice.
Technically, I have no strain, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Going
Yep.
to...
2 off politics.
And do I have to equalize that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Energy has -3, I believe.
-3. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it's doing pretty good.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll take
so
them off.
okay.
Yeah.
Industry has -2. And then agriculture has, I believe, also -2.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And infrastructure has -2 as well.
Yeah, I do actually.
Hey, so it's going good on the strain front.
Yeah, not too bad.
And
Yeah,
now
but is it enough in time though?
yeah. And now it is 2035.
All right, over to you, Jasper.
Oh wow, that came around quickly. Okay. Forget.
Phew.
Okay. Ooh.
Jasper, you should give me that culture card because then I can flip the unsustainable practice in the culture section and make it completely sustainable.
Right. Yeah, I can do that. I can also. Oh yeah, you took the protest token off my one, and now I can flip it. So now I can disband it though.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to disband it anyway.
Okay.
So okay. So I give you the culture one, lol. That's 2.
Cool.
Now.
Oh, if you spend one of your actions clearing 4 out of politics and then move some over to yours, you could use that politics card to flip out there.
Yeah, good plan. Like, yeah, I like it. So it's so let's take those strain off. So let's go 3. Yeah, so let's move these 2 onto me. Yep, that's okay. Card to flip over the politics wedge. Unlock it. Flip. Yay. Okay. Excellent. And I still got 3. I can still move some strain. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, meeple. So I can still move some strain. So I'll move 1 off you onto Suzanne, and I think that's
Move
that's
another
probably
one
all.
off me onto Suzanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's my special ability done.
Cool.
So meeple strain is now down to 5.
Yeah.
Nice. So, meeple strain, 1 on me.
Congratulations on being the first person to achieve total sustainability, by the way.
Yes.
Long may it last.
Okay. So, now for...
Oh, that reminds me. We're running out of cards till we get to the last 2 on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I better refresh
well,
it when it's on my go.
Yeah, that's down. Yeah, exactly. So, -2
Okay.
for industry. How's... Yeah, agriculture
Is also
is
-2.
-2. 1, 2, yeah.
And me.
And you. Ooh. Suzanne is
-2.
And politics, which hasn't got any. Excellent.
Yep.
Done.
Okay. 2036.
230, 2030. Yep.
Okay. So I now do the scariest part of my turn, which is draw 2 cards. But it's all okay. So now I have to discard some.
2, yeah.
I'm going to discard this energy one because you've already got it in play.
Okay.
It's all about to go back in the deck anyway.
Yep.
You've also got solar, haven't you? Yeah, you do.
Yep.
I'll put that back in the discard pile as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I will now spend 1 turn using these 2 cards to flip this unsustainable practice to sustainability.
I take the protest token.
I will use... Oh! it doesn't really affect anything quite yet, but I forgot to take my extra one, which I'm really
Ooh.
glad that I'm planning on
Oh yeah.
on
Oh yes.
refreshing the deck this round, because
It's probably all six are.
Yeah.
yeah, almost. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. So that was my
Just one.
yeah. I'm now going to spend one turn cleaning this up. I'm going to ask you, Jasper, to use your special ability to move at least one of these, maybe both even, off of my
Yeah.
sector.
Yeah.
And then as a free action, I'm going to flip this into the middle.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
what have I done? I've done 2 actions. So third action,
Mhm.
I will play this card and move this into play. And as a result, I'm able to take 2 more people out of poverty, which is nice.
Nice. Hmm.
And then as my final action,
Oh, you could shuffle the deck.
of course, thank you. I
Yes.
forgot. That would have been awful. Okay. So, yeah, as my final action, I will reshuffle the deck. Thank you, Suzanne. That was nearly a
Yeah.
disaster.
It does depend on what cards I get next time, but hopefully.
Fingers crossed. All right, so
Yeah.
I think that's the end of my go. So
Yep.
we're now down to it's still 5.
Hmm.
So and so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Agriculture didn't take any.
Yep.
So now I remove 3, which is more than enough. Suzanne removes 4 with complete sustainability.
Same.
That goes
Same with
politics, and
politics.
all of yours as well.
Yeah.
And then here we've got -2,
2. Yep.
and here we've also got -2. All right, starting to look pretty good. That's the end of my go. So
But
it is
it is-
2037, and it is Suzanne's turn.
There's a lot to do in a short amount of time.
Well, I've got some
Let's
good
hope.
news,
Yeah.
which is that Suzanne, as a free action, you can now move your small section into the centre because it's supported on either side.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Flip that. And flip that. Okay, they weren't terrible. Yeah.
Okay, that's good news.
Okay, so should I start by flipping mine into the center?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oop. Gotta unlock that.
Jasper's very excited about this.
It's a free
Yeah.
action.
Definitely.
So the good news,
Progress.
another meeple can fit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we have free rows now. Okay, so I might be able to do something. I do have an industry card. So I'm wondering if I could try to flip industry this term.
Yeah,
Sure.
possibly. Jasper, if you could move some tokens with your ability
Yeah.
somewhere else, then
Uh,
how many can you move
yeah, I could-
actually? 5.
3. Yeah, I can move 3.
No, you can move 5.
Well, I can move. Yeah, I can move 5 altogether. But I can move 3 onto me.
Oh, I see.
I can take 3.
Okay, well that leaves 4. So I guess, Suzanne, if you spend a turn clearing it, then that means you can flip it.
Yeah, and I don't think I've spent any turn so far because the flipping it was a free action. So
That's right. So the 4th. That's 1 action.
okay, it is trolling me. All right.
I'll get it. You.
Okay.
send the- yeah.
All right. Cool. So after that, I can, since I've taken it off of the second area right there, I can use this industry card
Yep.
to flip it And then we have almost all of them in but one.
Yeah, almost.
So I have 2 actions left.
It can also support 2 more people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, what should I do with the 2 actions I have left? I could also try to
Yeah.
take some off of agriculture, or I could place another sustainability thing on culture, though I don't know if it needs it really.
That one already matches one you have.
Or I could do protest tokens, but I'm also... I think we're covered.
How many have you got out?
All of the ones that are out already have protest tokens.
3. Yeah.
So I guess I'm best spent removing strain, so I could remove it from agriculture.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
So I'm going to remove all 4 from there. And then if someone gets a agriculture card, they should be able to flip it.
That would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, so now... Oh, wait, but I still need to add strain this round. Okay, so we have Free Rows of Meeple and the Climate Disaster.
Mm-hmm.
So starting with mine in the ecological ceiling area, I'm going to put
Yep.
one down. Politics, I'm going to put one there.
Those watching, the strain in the ecological ceiling, even though it's not on a burden, provided it's cleared before the next person's turn, it's fine. If it isn't cleared, it forces the small ecological burden that's already been flipped in back out again in order to take it.
Okay, so those are the 4. Alright, so I remove, since I have minus horticulture, I can remove this and it doesn't end up flipping the thing over.
Yep.
Politics is -2, so I can remove this.
Yep. I'll do mine. It's all, I take 4 off.
Industry removes 2, so I can remove that. Agriculture is -2, so I can remove that.
Yay.
And there is none on infrastructure. So
Yep.
with that, it is 2038.
Okay, so
Our
Ooh.
biosphere is looking pretty good. Let's hope the status quo doesn't hit us really hard now that we've got all these lovely sustainable practices.
yeah.
So, take it away, Jasper.
Okay, let's see what I get. Okay. Ah!
Called it.
No!
So,
Okay.
that's 3 cards total. See what we get. 1, 2, 3. And some space. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I know hydropower developments is there, so I know those.
That's nuclear.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Yeah, I know I put it in. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So that's that one. So what else have we got?
This one.
What about?
This one is the infrastructure one, so that gets removed.
Okay. And let's see what the energy repairable design, is that in there?
Industry, so it's not in there, so it gets added.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that could have been worse.
It could have been, yeah. If you take another card, Jasper, we'll see if it gets worse or if it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Phew.
Okay. Well, this one, cooperative social enterprise, so that's not in play, is it? Do we? Yeah. So let's see what we need.
What you needed was an agriculture card.
I know, or politics. Yeah, I know. Social services protections, is that in play on yours, Law?
It is already in play, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should just draw another card.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. Oh no, it's me as well. So that's 4 cards. Oh no. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see what we get. Agriculture, industry again, me,
Uh,
and
uh,
well, okay. So at least that one. Oh, that forces a reshuffle, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. After all of the others have been resolved.
After everything else is done, yeah. Okay, so let's. My energy one is energy conservation. I think that was in there, wasn't it? Or it
not
may
in
have
there, so it's now
gone. It's okay.
The industry one is Pioneer Materials, which is already there, so that gets taken off. And the agriculture one is already on there as an unsustainable, so that adds 2 strain.
Is that all of them?
That is all of them. So now you put them all into the discard pile.
And then the whole lot's got to be
Put back and shuffled in.
yeah. Okay, and
There we go.
okay.
Nice and shuffled. So now they can potentially come out again.
Yeah, I know. So,
oh no.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting hammered. It's
they
too
don't
close
like
to the
us.
end. They don't like it.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
3 cards. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, see what we get. It's me again. I'm getting hammered.
Oh, and
The shuffle. It's a reshuffle, and politics. So
okay.
let's see.
Politics one is
My one. That's the same one again, isn't it?
Yep. So it gets.
It's
It adds 2.
2 strain.
And I think we have to remove a meeple, right?
Yes.
Or is
that's
it
correct.
good? Okay.
Okay. That. Oh, did you do the politics one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I've got terrible news for you, I'm afraid. Not only does it all get reshuffled back in, but you know.
I have to draw another one.
Maybe I'll get agriculture and not a
I admire
status
your
quo
optimism.
strike.
That is-
Maybe I'll get an agriculture status quo strike. Who knows?
Okay, let's try again.
Hooray!
Phew. Okay, culture. Okay, so that is ethically sourced goods.
I might. Let's see. I do have that one.
That's already in play, yeah. Ah.
The frustrating thing is, we need more cards, but at the same time,
I know.
I dare not suggest that you draw more cards.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to remember. So how many? That's only my first go, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to draw on again.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
thank goodness.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
That one is already in play, so unfortunately not a useful one, since both of the 2 you have are already in play.
Can the agriculture strain do anything, or can we just kind of let that sort itself out with the
It should
minus
I'm gonna
2?
draw.
itself, I think.
I'm going to draw another card.
Oh no!
Ah no! That's your. It's on yours as well.
Yeah.
That's 2, 3. That's 4 cards. I don't believe it.
Curiosity, can you choose to skip actions on your turn?
I suppose so. If you've literally got nothing else you can do with them, I don't see why not.
I feel like it's tough though because there are so little like actions in the game to be able to flip everything.
Yeah.
Well, there's the agriculture cards I was trying to get. We got another one, so the pack gets shuffled again.
Yep.
I know pollinator protections isn't in there, so that can't get added. So I've got to draw another card, right?
Both of them, in fact, can't be added. So both
Oh,
have another
no.
card drawn.
Ah, me again.
And the other-
Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. That just gets shuffled back in then.
Okay. So yeah, that adds. Yeah.
Power development. Did you just add
Of
it?
course, the other one, which is, what's it called? Planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence gets added, and industry is starting to look very unsustainable.
+1.
So all these just go
Oh,
straight
you're
back
doing
on
okay.
top.
Oh yeah,
And he gets to draw another one.
Yep.
shuffled. Oh, yeah,
There you go, Jasper.
it's your shuffling. Okay. So that is my third draw.
You know what, Jasper? Give me your industry card, because on the off chance that I draw another one, I can at least use it.
Yeah, and then it'll be your fault. So yeah, it looks like I'm not going to draw any more cards after this round anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm also going to start moving. So yeah, I'm going to move one of my counters onto Suzanne.
Yep.
In fact, I may actually have to move two because I'm going to get one.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
-4, so I'm good.
That agriculture loses two, so that can afford. Yeah, I'll put it on agriculture. Okay. So anybody else?
Only losing 2.
I can,
Huh?
I can take more. I have -4 on culture.
Suzanne can take it.
Okay. She could take it, yeah. Okay. So with 3-4 meeple strain, starting with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So with me, I take 1 off now.
Yep.
Which is really sad.
How the mighty have fallen.
I know. Tell me about it. So that is
Actually, that's +1.
+1. So okay, can take it. Just so agriculture is -2, and Suzanne is -millions.
Don't forget me. I'm -2.
Oh yeah, so I didn't even see you had one.
I see.
I forgot you had one. Okay, so yeah, so that's everything, and it's now
2039.
2039.
Ooh, boy.
Okay, it is my turn, the penultimate turn, and I have to
Yeah.
draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Watch as they're all fine.
Yep.
Yep, totally fine.
Oh.
Exactly what I wanted. And also
Oh.
totally fine. And now I draw another one and give it away. It's a politics card. So I will give it to Suzanne so that Suzanne can
Yeah.
get that out of
And
it.
flip that.
Out. So, right, as my first action, I'm going to play that card you gave me, Jasper, along with this one. And I'm going to utilise that protest and flip it.
Yeah.
Bringing that back into stability. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... What do I do? Yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my free action to bring that... Oh no, I can't yet, because of agriculture.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't yet.
Could do energy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. So yeah, I will
Well,
spend. Although, no, it won't make it to Jasper's turn again, will it? So I'll have to.
No.
Okay, I will spend this card and bring Energy's sector out, and desperately hope that Suzanne, by some miracle, draws.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to draw another card.
Yeah, you can give one away then as well.
So this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't come out now because, thankfully, I can either give it to someone or put it at the bottom. Everyone breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Not that it would have mattered much, because you know what's left of energy sector. Not a lot.
Mm.
I have one action left. I'm thinking about taking another in the hopes that I can give Suzanne an energy.
Yeah.
Not energy.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh,
Ah.
Yeah.
that's not good because that means I have it and you don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Shoot.
at least
No.
you don't.
Well,
Well,
Mike.
you could go
That.
Could
Yeah,
be
so-
worse.
save Suzanne getting that one. So. Okay. So.
So I'm just going to quickly
Yeah.
check. Hang on. So I flipped this. I brought your sector out,
Yeah.
drew a card, and then I drew another card.
And you drew a card. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, the good. Oh no, it's not good news. I thought for a second that I could fit some in politics, but I can't. That's that. That is that. So, 4 strain from poverty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by, I don't need to worry about mine. Suzanne doesn't need to worry about that. Politics, mercifully, can just about get rid of that.
Yeah.
And you also can just about get rid of that.
Yeah.
So, oh, and we are back round to industry, who is also at -1. So that's something. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
agriculture's also at -2, so that gets rid of that. Okay. It is over to Suzanne. Please, for the love of all of us, draw an agriculture card at least.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
the final turn.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Okay. Let's hope these are good and not bad.
Well,
Well, I can do what I can do real quick.
yeah, I
So
guess
I
there is
can
that.
play the politics.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can flip this last one
Yeah.
once I unlock it. So that's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're probably not gonna win, but I can do what I can do, and it's okay.
Yep, absolutely. At least
I
we
can-
can end the game making it as good as we possibly can.
I can play this infrastructure card
Yep.
and flip this.
Yep.
No, you can't flip that one in because
Oh no,
it's
not
not
supported.
supported by agriculture.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, never mind.
But you know
Okay,
what
well,
you can do? You can
I can
play
draw a
both of
card.
them and put a sustainable practice into my sector at least.
Well,
oh,
yeah, but she's going to have to draw a card anyway.
Oh,
So.
good point. Okay, don't worry about my sector. Just put that
Yeah.
back and draw a card, and we can all cross our fingers that it's an agriculture.
Yeah.
one. It's not.
okay,
Oh.
it's a politics one. Should I draw another card or
Well, so you've done two.
two
Two
actions? I have 2 left.
So even if
I have to
you.
score something next time.
I say
I
do
could
it.
complete
If you draw
the
an
second
agriculture,
row.
then you can put it in. If it's not agriculture, then at least you can use your politics cards to get some people out of poverty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
he really wants politics to get better.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I can make sure that neither of these are already in play. I think only one of them is. So I can add climate litigation.
Yep.
Which is something, it's making it better. I can get some people out of poverty. Or think. Is that 2 people or
Yeah,
1
2
person?
people. Pop the other one on top of climate litigation.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. Oh, never mind. Okay.
That's it.
And I think that concludes my actions.
It does. So now we make sure that, you know, we do all the strain as normal. We
Yeah.
make sure that our society can take it. So starting, well, we've got four strain from poverty. So if you
Okay.
dish them around.
Starting there. Going on to politics. Adding 1 to the ecological ceiling. Going to energy. Also adding 1 to the ecological ceiling. Should be good though. Going to industry and adding 1 to chemical pollution.
That's it.
And then we can go around, get rid of the 1 from culture, get rid of the 1 from politics,
Yeah.
get rid of the 1 from energy, and get rid of some
One.
-2.
Just 1.
Yeah, just
1
one.
because of the 2 ones. Okay.
Mhm.
-1 there. See, agriculture's fine. Infrastructure's fine. And so that concludes the game.
It does indeed. So that is the end. We've done our 21 turns, and we have done our best to transform this world into a sustainable future. Unfortunately, since we were given a serious kicking by the forces of the status quo, we were not able to accomplish that. But to be honest with you, even though we didn't manage to accomplish it, our society still looks a hell of a lot better and a hell of a lot healthier, and our planet indeed, even though we suffered a temperature rise in temperature, it's still a hell of a lot better than it otherwise was. So thank you, team, for working with me to do what we could.